So after conference, I regretted not taking more notes because I heard so many amazing stories. You guys, I heard um, 25 new national marketing directors give their speeches and share their stories. I heard stories in between that on stage, as well as stories from new people I met and people that I already knew that I just hadn't heard their story before. So I heard so many incredible ways that Juice Plus has helped people, and it's so inspiring. It just makes me that much braver to continue to share, because not only do I hear from these people who have these amazing benefits and health benefits in their lives and in their families' lives, but I've also heard the flip side of things when someone loses a loved one or watches a loved one suffer for a really long time, and then they find out from their friend that they've been selling Juice Plus for years and didn't tell them, and they're so discouraged and at a loss as to why they didn't share. And that is very impactful to me, because I never want to be that person that a friend comes to and says, "You saw me going through this and you didn't tell me anything. Why?" I don't want to be that person. I would rather be brave and share and give them the choice to choose, or decide they want to try it or not, and then it's in their hands. But my goodness, there's two very profound stories like that I've heard that just make you really just, I need to share even when I'm scared. So just a few of the ones I can remember offhand right now. I heard a lot of asthma, allergy, and bronchial issue related stories this time. I don't know why. There was just this common theme of asthma, bronchial issues, allergies, mainly with children, a few with adults, but just that after 3 to 5 years, they would just see their asthma go away, their allergies go away, their bronchial issues go away. So that was really exciting to me, because we struggle with a lot of bronchial stuff in my family, but we haven't had any in years. Years. My husband's the worst because he has asthma, but he doubles up on his Juice Plus, and he is able to manage his allergies so much better. He hasn't used his inhaler in 6 to 7 months, and it's just awesome. However, because he's been medicating and his body has been through so much his entire life, I think it's harder to reverse asthma in adults. I've read a lot about it in the Gerson therapy books, and just the natural holistic ways to deal with asthma. And unfortunately, when you've been taking medicine your entire life, your body's just so shot. There's more hope with reversing asthma and stuff like that with children. So that was really cool. But it's been really awesome to see my husband's asthma be so much more managed, because it's scary. It is scary, and it's so dangerous. So that was neat to hear so many stories about that. I also heard a few, random stories, like this lady's husband came back from camping with very strange reaction to something. They don't know if it was a plant or a bug bite or what, but his legs would swell up like crazy all the time, where he couldn't walk. He had to stay home from work, and he was on antibiotics every month for 8 years. And they got him on Juice Plus after seeing a chiropractor or something like that, and he stopped having his legs swell up, and they were shocked. Then the next thing is he wasn't getting sick anymore, because he would take so many antibiotics, his immune system was destroyed, so he was always sick. I mean, she literally said somebody would sneeze over there and he would be sick for the next month. So he stopped getting sick, and they're like, what is going on here? So his body responded very well to that. I also heard another very strange cancer story. Don't know what it was called. Something about bones, where they discovered that the same week that the father was diagnosed with this crazy cancer, where his bones were like, his shoulder bone was like eaten half away, and like his pelvic bone and his knee bone, he was like falling apart on the inside. The same week that diagnosis was given, she heard about Juice Plus, and she told her father about it, and he got on it. They gave him less than a year to live, and he lived for more than almost 6 years, I think. So that's awesome. I also heard this other lady that had cervical cancer and fibromyalgia, and it was this really long list of horrible health issues. She got on Juice Plus. Her life was turned around forever. I mean, that kind of stuff just makes me so excited. I heard a lot of fibromyalgia stories, a lot of inflammation, body pain stories, and a couple of eczema stories, some just like mild eczema to like the kind that is like open sores, in your skin, gone away from Juice Plus. Of course, people that used to be sick all the time because they're malnourished and go out into this world with sick people everywhere sneezing in your face. No more sickness. A lot of headache and migraine stories, which is really cool. Me and a few of my team members on a more private conversation discovered that we all can agree that our menstrual cramps are significantly less since we've started Juice Plus, which is really awesome. I used to only take Advil once a month, and that was on the second day of my menstrual cycle. Now I take Advil 0 times a month, and it's because the second day of my menstrual cycle, since I was 12 or 13 when I first started, is no longer crampy. I just am fine. I can go on with my day. And so that has only been now after Juice Plus. So it was really cool to talk to them. One of them has one child, the other has five children, and I have 2. So it's not about the number of kids you have, and both of them are younger than me. So it's really cool that we discovered that. That doesn't mean that's going to be the case for everybody. Obviously, there are many stories out there, and people have amazing responses to flooding their body with whole food nutrition. Bottom line, fruits and vegetables are powerful. God made them. And when you can get them in this quantity, in this variety, and at this beautiful, wonderful quality, something's going to happen in your body. And the clinical research shows, they are clinically researched, clinically proven, over 30 studies, over 30 medical journals, over 30 medical studies. The most clinically researched whole food product in the world, reduces oxidative stress, helps with lungs, cardiovascular stuff, and all of these stories you've heard. It absorbs into your bloodstream within the first 10 minutes of consuming it. And I don't know, dental stuff, hair stuff, skin stuff, so many things. I'm on the spot, so I can't think of all of them. But there's a lot of amazing clinical research, and you can check it out on my website. I'll put it in my description box below. So thanks for listening. I love hearing amazing Juice Plus stories and how it's helping people all around the world. It truly is.